Hello and welcome back to the stained canvas. Today we are going to be playing with our jelly plates, our jelly printing plates, and many of you probably already know how to do a paper mask on your print work. But for those who don't, this is just a fun little video to show you kind of how it works. So first off, you're going to get some paper shapes or even tear some paper if you want some strips, but I was going for circles today. So I have 2 hole punches and then obviously the regular paper 3 hole punch. I was like, let's use some of those as well. And first off, this is a really great technique to do if you have a lot of pre-existing messed up papers, like papers where you used to clean off your roller. Those will be really great for this because they'll make a great base to start this. I currently don't have any, so I'm just going to make some papers and layer colors on top. So here you see I pick a yellow and kind of a very bright lime green because it's not going to stay this bright because I'm doing layers, right? So I'm just going to cover the entire gel plate with these acrylic paints, and once it's all full, I'll show you what we do. All right, so I have a really good coverage here. I'm just going to clean off my brush real quick because you really don't want to get too much acrylic paint dried on your brush. It'll end up making these bumps and stuff if you do, and it's kind of difficult to clean. So I'm pulling up this ink or this acrylic right now because I want a base paper. I want a paper that's not white. You could totally do this if you want white, but I wanted multiple colors in mine. And then so this is paper here is what we're going to build off of for the rest of the stuff. So this is why I say if you have pre-existing papers, maybe you roll off paper. See on the screen, I have my roller cleaned off paper. That'd be great paper to use for this if you have some leftover pages from that. So now what I'm doing is picking a darker color to go on top of my yellow and greens. And obviously it's blue, so it's going to be like a green color, a really nice green color. And now is the time where you want to use your mask. So a mask is kind of like masking tape. You're protecting a section of the first layer of paint, so the green and white or yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put all these little paper masks all over the place. Figure out a pattern that you like. If you have triangles or squares or ripped pieces of paper, anywhere you like. If you notice that one little piece of circle, if there's an edge on my circle, I'll use it on the edge of my jelly plate so that all my circles are nice circular. And I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to go in also with the little itty bitty circles that I've got. So after I have those placed down, I'm going to take my pre-existing one that I just did, and I'm going to lay it down and put it down onto the dark blue. Now this one is going to give you a very clear impression of the circles. You're not going to get the really cool things yet. What I like to do is also, after this, I'll take all the little pieces of paper off and I'll create a print with the ghost, with the impression of those circles. And those are the ones I'm really going for. I love those more. But this here is going to make an excellent collage paper because it's got such vibrant colors. And then also you can also use all these little circular pieces of paper that we have, and you can use those in collage as well. They have awesome colors on them. But if you see, when you pull off the circle, it leaves these wonderful impressions in the paint, in the gel paint, because they weren't pressed down completely, and all the edges that didn't get lifted up, the paint didn't get lifted up, so it leaves these wonderful little mark things. And so I want to pull these marks up. So I'm going to put some yellow down because I have the bluish green paint. So I think pulling up with the yellow will look really good. It'll make it pop a little bit. And then we're just going to roller it. Roller. So this technique really actually gives you, 2 very different collage papers, but you're working with the same print. You're working with the same circle paper. You're working with the same, indentation kind of thing. So here we go. We're going to lift up all of this from this one. All these wonderful paints and circular things we got going on here. And you're going to have to rub quite a bit. You want to make sure everything lifts up. But look how fantastic this turns out. It's very, I don't know, it's just so grungy and fantastic. And the circles look very, very good. Like, I love this paper. I'm actually going to scan it in and possibly sell this as a set of maybe a shape collage papers. And then I have all the other ones that I've done as well. I've tried it with the, rainbow kind of thing, different color papers that I wanted to do with circular circles. So I hope you like this. It's very fun to make. You get 2 papers out of one set of circles, like one mask. So you get your negative space one, and then you get your ghost print. So I hope you like it, and thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you've watched all the way up to here. Thank you. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. Bye for now.